Hello everyone, it's your girl Faith Adores. You're welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share with friends. I've come to do a reminder of one of my previous session, Nothing Survive After the Salt. I remember I used example of a fish that a fish cannot survive outside the water because a fish is meant to survive inside the water. I use other example of a plant not surviving outside the soil. Immediately a plant is removed from the soil, the plant begins to die. As human being, God is our source. He expected us to live in Him, to abide with Him, to have a relationship with Him, to stay in Him. Anything outside Him may not survive. So every human being is a child of God. Some people may choose to be a bastard. I'm very sorry to use the word. We believe that is a child that is not given birth to by a particular father that is living with that father that they call a bastard in most cases. But some people say that even if the child is given birth to by that father, but the child has a character or lifestyle that is totally different from that father's own, or the child is acting awkward, kind of like the child's attitude and responses are totally different from his father's own. I was told that the child can also be called a bastard. Child of God can't be bastard if they choose not to do things that pleases God, which is our father. If they choose not to acknowledge him as the father, those kind of child can be a bastard. Gradually, she stopped regarding God. She just think for herself. She assumes she knows what is right to do. And then during the process of cutting the relationship, she neglects the gathering of the brethren. She doesn't go to church any longer. And there is one thing about her life that is one of the major decisions she had to make. She's been trying all her possible best to make this decision. She's been using all her knowledge to make it happen. She tried all she could to make things work, but all her effort seems not to count because she's still not settled. One of those days, we're talking, we're conversing, and anytime we have the privilege to talk, I do tell her that you don't have to try this by yourself. Have you told God about it? Have you prayed about it? Anytime I bring in the conversation of telling God about it, she'll be like, I should forget about that. She so much believe in herself, she has confidence in herself, she feels she can handle it. Of course, she sounds brilliant. But over the years, trying, things still not work through. She stopped regarding God to the extent that she doesn't pray. So I reminded her severally the passage of the Bible that says, lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge God, and He will direct your path. Nothing survive outside its source. One thing I know about God is that our God is faithful. He desires relationship with His own. He's our Father. One of the reasons He created us is to have fellowship with Him, to have relationship. So He is our source. He wants to be involved in everything we do. So because He has created you to be a brilliant being, of course, He wants you to be brilliant. So that doesn't give you the avenue to disregard Him. That doesn't give you the opportunity to neglect Him. You don't have to assume you can do it all. You don't have to assume you are in charge. Yes, He gave you the dominion, but He still desire fellowship with you. He desire relationship with you. Acknowledge Him in all you do. To cut long story short, over the years, she's been trying. I told you she's a brilliant person. She's bold. So when we need to talk about using her knowledge to achieve what she needs to do, this particular issue should have been sorted because she's brilliant. Talk to God about it. I pray the Lord minister to her in himself. I pray that the Lord minister to her. But what I want to drive out from this is that no matter how brilliant you are, no matter how much or how far you've achieved something, or no matter how experienced you feel you are,